Your main customer base, small business entrepreneurs?
Yeah, we have anywhere between SME to global enterprises.
And in terms of their use of AI, how would you characterize how they assess AI, how they're using AI? I mean, you're providing an AI assistant in all of this to them.
Yeah, I think that with small businesses or enterprise, they all have different need of leveraging AI to creating similar sort of autonomous finance function. If you think about traditionally people in the sort of reconciliation, in bookkeeping, in policy approval, expense management, all these functions have a heavy manual element in there. With AI agent nowadays, you can automating most of the work away, and essentially you're moving from a software that can help you to get more efficiency to that agent that actually can help you to do work.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm asking you, because there is a fair amount of worry on the part of viewers about AI, efficiencies. It's good when they're working with AI, but it's bad if it's replacing their jobs. And I guess my question to you is, do you expect ultimately AI to replace positions like white-collar jobs?
I think the benefit of AI is to giving humans so much more efficiency, and so that they can focus on the most important decision-making process and focus on to grow their business better. There's so much opportunities that in the world that we can just make the world better, and AI just exactly giving us that tool to achieve that.
So it sounds like you are expecting a shift in the way we work in the future. I mean, what does success look like in the market over the next few years for you at Airwallex? And do you think that people like CFOs, finance professionals, white-collar jobs will change priority?
I think if you think about the people in the CFO office, they spend a lot of time on this manual reconciliation work, policy approvals and creations, and all this work gonna get automated away so that they can focus on the most critical decisions, helping the businesses, providing the business leaders with finance intelligence so they can focus on better run the business. So I think there's definitely a lot of efficiency uplift in the next coming years in the CFO office with AI agents.
This is very, very exciting and interesting, and I'm wondering how people should navigate it, because there is a way that will put you ahead of the game, and if you're not actually actively making changes, you could be left behind. You're also expanding throughout the U.S., Asia, and Europe. You're taking a majority stake in Indonesian payments company SkySab. Tell us about that.
Indonesia is the fourth largest population on the planet and have close to 300 million people in the country, and they also increasingly become a more important trade partner in the world. And Airwallex want to make sure that we build that banking and financial infrastructure to help businesses around the world to expand to Indonesia, but also leveraging the supply chain in the country to facilitating trade flows.
No, tell me about that, because you've got, if you're a U.S. gaming company or a software company, you can use this license to do what? How does that help you move money around the world?
Yeah, you say, for example, if you're a U.S. businesses, you have suppliers in Indonesia that we can give you the best infrastructure to help you to pay those suppliers, and the friction of the cost of the traditional banking system as we build a local connectivity to the central bank in Indonesia, and we have a license to do so. And also, if you're an entrepreneur, you wanted to tap into the Indonesian market, which is the fourth largest population, and we give you the infrastructure to receiving money and give you the bank account in Indonesia as well.
So how does the banking sector overall look different in the coming 5 years? Because it's fintechs like yours that are actually taking market share from the traditional banks, right?
I think if you're looking at the, as Airwallex's vision is to build the future of global banking, if you think about the last, decades, banking is really about just financial services. But if you're looking forward in the next, decade, banking really means that you're building a vertical financial operating system that not only providing the financial and banking infrastructure, but also providing the softwares and AI agent to give them a full, semi-autonomous sort of operating system to help them to not only grow the business, but also give them a efficiency to grow the business.
Is the goal here to go public at some point?
We, just achieved $1 billion in ARR, 2 months ago, and we're still growing our top line 90%. So the focus here is really about, building our presence in the United States and keep growing our business for the next 2 years.
All right, great. It's a growth story, and we'll be watching it. Jack, great to have you this morning. Thank you.